wasn't for the people that stop and give food out, these people won't even have nothing to eat. Come on now, being homeless, this is not fair. It's like you get left out.
First off, I lost my job, lost my house, slept in my car for a couple of months until it got cold. So I ended up here at the NSO. It was a horrible environment that I've never lived in before. At 6 o'clock, you had to sign in to get a chair to sleep in. And it usually be a line of folks out here ready to come in. So what went on out here on this sidewalk before they open the doors, before you can go in, is when you seen mostly drug addicts, homeless, alcoholics, mental, just everything before you walk in here. You stand in a line to get in at certain hours.
Good to see you, good to see you. Hey guys, how's everyone?
Everything that we own was on our shoulders. Folks were standing over here getting high. It was just like 3 or 4 lines. This whole little area was packed with homeless folks. Then we came in, they had to buzz us in. Then you get searched, and they check your bags. This section over here is the men's section. We had snacks over there if we were hungry during certain hours. All of these are permanent residents. This is where I slept at, in a chair. That was the worst experience in my life. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. You don't get a bed. That's what you sleep in, all day, all night. It was horrible.
We've been here since 1975, assisting those in need and those especially experiencing chronic homelessness. And so what you have here is the parking lot of the Tamani Center, and the people that here who are experiencing homelessness come to us without, and we make sure that they have what they need to end their homelessness.
Pam was one of our first residents at the Charlotte Apartments. So Central City Integrated Health builds apartment buildings. We build them, we make them affordable, and we also target a segment of the population that needs those extra support.
I've never used drugs. My downfall was mental illness. First, I was security officer at Motor City Casino. I was hospitalized for major depression. While I was out on a medical leave, got terminated. And when I returned home from the hospital, everything I owned was in the street. So, like I said, I didn't have anything. I didn't want to tell my family, I didn't want to tell my friends because I didn't want to be judged. After receiving my treatment at Team Wellness referred me to CCIH. And the staff there, looked at me and was like, "Oh, you're homeless?" I'm like, "Yes." So one of the gentlemen there in the housing department, he was like, "I have a building that'll be opening up pretty soon. It's called Charlotte. Are you interested in it?" Which I'm homeless. I'm like, "Yes." So I filled out the application, went through the Section 8 class at CCIH, was on the waiting list for there. So I got a call stating that they accepted my application for here at Charlotte. I was like, oh my God, I was like, I'm moving in on my birthday, December 18th. At least I can have Christmas. I don't have to sleep on the church bench or anywhere at Christmas or just sitting around family members. December came along, my birthday came along. I was like, oh, we still gotta wait. So March the 8th, got a phone call from the manager, property manager, said, "Pam, today is Friday. Do you still have your rent money and your deposit?" I was like, "Yes." She was like, "Well, come down here, meet me at the apartment building at 9 o'clock and get your keys." I was like, "I can move in on a Friday?" She was like, "Yes." So got here, signed my lease, and got my keys. And that was March the 8th. And I want to thank CCIH for giving me the opportunity to become, I want to say, to bring out what I already have in me. And I want to say, Mr. Curtis Smith, he has really impacted my life.
Pam was one of our residents who said she was ready to give back. And so one of the ways that we work with Pam was to introduce her to our mentor program, Certified Peer Specialist program, in which she received her state certification and has evolved and now is an employee at CCIH. So we're delighted to have Pam working for our agency, and we just know that she's going to make a valuable contribution to the community.
I'm blessed. And another thing I want to add is that I was the first one to get my keys here at Charlotte, the first apartment, and it was 10 of us that had our rent money and our security deposit. And we slept on the floor for a whole weekend. And CCIH had a funding, and they funded us with beds and dinette sets to help us.
We work with our development department to bring in extra resources to the project so that we can provide upgraded fixtures. So in our properties, you know, just because it's affordable housing, we try and make it look very nice. So we have stainless steel appliances, granite countertops, nice tiling floor. And we believe that, you know, everyone deserves a very, very nice apartment. And then, of course, we also have a preference for veterans who are homeless and going through tough times. And so, you know, that is the kind of the philosophy that we use at Central City Integrated Health.
It's a blessing to all 27 of us here, because everybody has their own story to where we were all homeless. Just to walk in your own place again without somebody telling you what time to eat, what time to come in. Oh my God, it's just, I don't even know what to say but blessed. You know, living in Midtown, and as far as our new project at St. Rita's, it's right on the bus line. You can take the Q line or the bus line. The Woodward bus will take you anywhere. We're right here at Caesar Arena. I mean, it's just so many jobs that's opening up down here.
Welcome to Little Caesars Arena!
Don't take life for granted, and listen to friends and family members. Know the signs, because I tried to commit suicide 3 times. And I know that my God has a bigger and better plan for me, and he's showing out.